Hi, the picture that you see and the video is about a young man. His name is Ibrahim Mohammed Said. He never been involved with any criminal activities. He's 4 years victim and survivor of assault by direct energy weapon. He lives in a town called Haarp in the self-proclaimed Republic of Somaliland. The torture he experienced consists body overheating, body extremely cold, hot pain, sweating, headaches, exhaustion, speeding and heart racing, being tracked by a high-tech holographic robot which feed him with baths and drugs and follow him wherever he goes, sleep deprivation, project sound, low frequencies noises in his home, high frequencies noises in his home. He is watched in his home 24 hours a day and follow wherever he goes. And he does not have a criminal history. First time when he came back to Somaliland capital Hargeisa in 2008 after he been out of the country for a long time, he didn't know why bags were flying straight to his mouth and why high frequency and low frequency noises was in his home. And when he go outside and ask the people about this, they were scared and nobody gave him answer. Some of them were laughing and they were moving their hands like putting their hands in their shoulder or putting their hands on their head, which is a way people avoid the insects or drugs that the holographic robot was throwing to him. Because the government told them this program is just a way to treat the mentally ill people and to discipline the people who talk about politics. Some of them think it's funny and don't know this program is bigger than they can imagine. Ibrahim Mohammed Said never been mentally ill. Then Ibrahim Mohammed Said, who is a highly young, intelligent man, turned on one night the camera of his mobile phone. It was 3 o'clock a.m. and he also turned on red flashlight to try to capture anything. And he was surprised when he saw that holographic robot which is capable of everything, which is also a motion sensor. Because as you can see in this video, this holographic robot is following his movement when Ibrahim moved the flashlight. Now let me explain to you how this robot works. Let's say there is a bag on the top of the table, something that looks like a shadow which you cannot see with the naked eye. Take that bag and make it fly toward your direction. And if you raise, for example, your hand before it reaches you, you go back to the table or go behind the TV if you're watching, or hide behind anything that's around you. If you, let's say you forget and start eating, it flies the bag again and put it straight to your mouth or nose or your private part. So that means you have to be careful and make some movement, like putting your hand on the top of your head so it won't fly into your mouth or nose or your private part. The second clip in that video, that looks like a girl walking, is combined with the ultrasonic sensor sound, which sound like a big wire truck speeding when it's coming and leaving your home. That is just to give you an idea. After 2 nights from the first video, he captured Ibrahim. The victim tried again his mobile phone to see if he can get anything, and that night he captured the other holographic robot, which you can also see in this video, which looks like 2 girls walking, which is combined with the ultrasonic sound that comes to Ibrahim's house. After that, Ibrahim starts his own investigation, and guess what he found out? He found out that Haarp was in the self-proclaimed Republic of Somaliland since 1996, and people don't know until now. Ibrahim Mohammed Said, the victim, also found out that Haarp attached instruments to the electricity of every house in Somaliland, and that instrument consists ultrasonic wireless motion sensors, photoelectric wireless motion sensors, infrared motion sensors, piezoelectric transducers, which transmit voices in the people's head. And you find out that all the antenna in and around every city and town in the self-proclaimed Republic of Somaliland are not cell phone antennas, as the people think, but are Haarp instrument, and the antenna consists of ELF waves antenna, high laser beam antenna, and microwave antenna. Ibrahim also found out in his investigation all the earthquakes that's happening in the country is caused by this instrument, and the unnatural lightning strike that killed more than 100 people within 2 months of this year is caused by the antenna. Haarp is secretly testing this numerous program, including mind control, through the telephone companies like Telesom, Somtel, NationLink, Telecom, and all the electricity companies are part of this because they are the ones who attach the instruments to the electricity of every house in Somaliland. Finally, Ibrahim found out this investigation, in his investigation, that the Haarp program secretly going on in Somaliland is the one that damaged the Red Sea and caused the Gulf of Aden Stargate or vortex, because they tested very often the Earth tomographic X-ray. All this story about the pirates are false flag operations just to cover the reality. All the countries that are participating in the global naval force that are fighting the Somali pirates don't know this, except few of them. Everything that Aaron McCollum say about the Gulf of Aden in the interview with Casey Cassidy is absolutely fact, and everything Dr. Nick Begich say about Haarp in that interview with Jesse Ventura is true, and everything that Jesse Ventura say about 2012 and the end of the world in his program Conspiracy Theory is 100% real. Ibrahim is asking the world media to come to Somaliland so they can witness by themselves. But first, Ibrahim is recommending them to read the Haarp document of the original Patent Technical Memorandum 195, which is a document of 700 pages, or read Dr. Nick Begich's book, Angels Don't Play This Harp, and then come to the self-proclaimed Republic of Somaliland so they can easily understand and see the proof. I forget to mention on the one thing. The picture that you see is the pictures that you see first in the video is Ibrahim face covered with the big light wave that comes nighttime, which burns sometimes the victim body. But as I mentioned before, Ibrahim is genius, and he always turn on his laptop when ultrasonic sound comes, which sound like speeding wild truck. Ibrahim turned on his laptop so the noise can attract that ultrasonic wireless motion sensor. Instead of going to Ibrahim, it goes to the laptop. It goes to the laptop, and it stayed there for a long time. That is a way to avoid this thing, but it sucks the energy of the laptop. The batteries if the laptop is not plugged in. Thank you very much.